Welcome back everyone, let's play Terra Invicta, episode number 9, I think, in our series playing as the attempted Soviet reunion. Kind of abandoned that strategy because we were, well essentially we had to, we were forced to. The servants outplayed us a whole bunch, or, yeah, I mean I guess you can say it's a luck-based system. We have to react to the way the die have rolled. So now we find ourselves in Pakistan, but not at all, not at all taking over the Asian area that we originally had planned to do. Even having to give up some places because we don't have the points to hold on to these places. I was hoping to unify all these, but now the grand plan is to go and take India, and maybe we will be the Pan-Asian combined if we can get rid of both India and China. It's going to be quite a challenge to do that because we do have Iran fiercely under servant control. We have currently Israel, although I have designs on maybe trying to coup them. And then, of course, there's India and China, who, between the two of them, have 5 nukes. It is a nuke per army, so we have to worry about that. We have Iran almost has a nuke, so yeah, we got some tough times ahead of us. Armies are extremely expensive too, so it's not like we can very quickly rebuild another one, although we may need to. In fact, the United States is halfway to building another army, and they are in absolutely the best shape to use them. What I plan to do, I mean, if everything goes right, at least, what I'd like to do is use the Russian and the Pakistani armies as nuke fodder. Get rid of the nukes that way. That's 4 of the 5 nukes. And then one of the US armies will have to fall, and then at that point, hopefully the remaining US forces are sufficient to eliminate anything else. And honestly, if we really want to, we can nuke back. Let me unpause and just run to the time period when we can commission our next set of activities. One thought I had about this, it seems like the servants might be, I don't want to say overpowered. I'm in it, okay, so I'm going to say overpowered without much, I think you have to know the game well and understand all the mechanics to understand what's overpowered, underpowered. I mean, you really don't have the balance just from a couple of playthroughs. I've done 4 playthroughs, but only in the demo time frame, all this stuff. So what I'm imagining happens, though, is that the servants eventually become hated by everyone and everyone gangs up on them. However, consider, for example, if the servants were to take something like India and China, or let's actually consider a more preposterous scenario. What if a human playing the servants took over the EU and the United States? There's almost no way for the people to fight back. I mean, even if everyone gangs up against the United States and EU, that's so strong that the servants... I mean, it's game over because the whole point is to resist the aliens, but if the aliens already have the most powerful stuff on Earth, plus they have the most powerful stuff in space, like the whole alien thing to begin with, just seems like it's unfair. So I think the servants should actually because they have the entire aliens behind them. In my opinion, it should actually be more difficult for the servants, not easier. But maybe there's some stuff that happens in beyond the demo time frame that is not clear to me. And Bangladesh, Israel. I'm actually fine with a lot of these alliances. It's not really a big deal. Again, I keep thinking that the servants, how are they even spending all this influence? But they must have just a buttload. Just a ton of influence. Where is their gain? It's 2.4 a day, which is the highest out of everyone. Let's look at Poor Humanity first, 0.4. We're looking at 0.7, so we're second lowest in the game. I'm typically highest, so this is a weird foot to be on. That's fine. I mean, that's weird because we have the US too. We're now not looking good even with the US, so that's really saying something. At least we don't have to continue to invest all those resources into keeping the US. We'll probably just continue to use maybe Muir. Do you want to publicly campaign here? Okay, we'll probably still use you then, since I want to continue to lock down the US. Probably don't have to spend that much money though. Maybe just... How do we get so much money? Is it all this? It's probably all the spoils that I'm doing. Okay, yeah, then we'll spend 40%. We'll get Muir to publicly campaign for the Eurasian. Man, Take 80 money for him.
We'll make
Because they're not in great shape. We'll get
Standing by.
Zigguards to do
Your
his
orders.
normal, which I think is going to be to stabilize Pakistan.
Restoring order.
Huangdi cannot.
Standing
Yeah,
by
we'll
for
probably
orders.
still do the. Can we do a coup d'etat? 6% chance. Let's continue to increase unrest there then. 64 or an op point. I think we'll take an op point at this point.
The people demand justice.
And my
Ready
number
to go.
1 for campaigns. Let's try our luck. Maybe a 22% chance that she gets that. I'd like to buy some back into India. I mean, obviously we are wrecking things by spoils. If we happen to win this, though, I need to put like all money into Unity to try to like rectify everything.
I will tell
Another
our
thing we
story.
might want to do actually is to see if we can contact, like you were the lowest. I might switch some stuff around. Steal. Oh, we can steal project. Well, this is wait. Who else can steal project? Huangdi, can you steal project? Cancel.
Reporting in.
No.
ready for my mission.
You can steal project, and your what does that use? Espionage, and your espionage is actually a 7, so it's you're probably the best person
Ready
for
for
it.
my mission.
At your
You
service.
also have espionage of 4, so not what we want. Yeah, so let me switch
I'm
you
here.
over to. This is an easy one for you. That's a really easy one for you. We'll just
We must
campaign
persuade the
directly
people.
and have you
Ready
switch
for
over
my
to
mission.
the Eurasian Union. Where, yeah, I mean, 20% should be enough.
Making our case.
And now, you're gonna
Standing by for orders.
try to steal project instead. Who are we stealing this from? The servants? Heck yes. Spend 4 points, yes.
We'll
Take
catch
that.
up on years of research.
Alright, cool. We'll see what kind of projects we can steal from them. And, yeah, confirm and go. I have lost track a little bit between the time from the last recording to this one about all the different alliances, all the different things I have to do, who has to ally who. As far as I know, it's just everyone, all my people need to be allies with Pakistan.
Mission cancelled.
Huh, I wonder why his mission was canceled. Mystery.
Order is returning.
Okay.
We've moved the needle.
8% in the Eurasian Union, that's good.
We've moved the needle.
3% in the
The
US.
uprising is underway.
Increased in Israel. I think that's all of them. Yeah. How's Israel looking now? Excuse me.
Since humanity's earliest days, we have marveled at the mystery above our heads. With childlike wonder, we strove to understand it, yet still...
Yeah, okay, whatever. Ad Astra's done. They chose magnetic force manipulation next. Doesn't matter much to us. We're still going through this. And the thing we're waiting for is going to be our faction, what's it called? Yeah, our faction research item. Specifically, the one that gives us, unlocks our actual faction command, which is a very good organization you can add. Makes one of your counselors very, very potent. Speaking of, I guess we should at least glance through these just to see what's going on. Yeah, let's get your persuasion. National hero replaces what? Huh, national hero. It doesn't replace anything? Huh. But it costs influence, and it's only for his home nation. Now, I think that administration is going to be better, as it always is. Oh, we could have removed indulgent. Yeah, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Money for us is no concern. Okay, we can augment him, also give him more administration. Not sure if we're exactly happy with all the people we have. We may want to do another swap at some point. Okay, so let's see. Is there any... We can pick up a few of these. Plus 2% military. That's... happens to be, like, particularly interesting to us right now, considering we're about to go to war and all that. It also gives plus 1 command, which... Okay, it's something, you know. Oh, this is minus 1 for plus 3. That's pretty good. It allows a stabilized nation, which we already have. Assault alien asset, which we already have. Extract and detain, which we already have. Okay, so this doesn't help us in terms of mission types, but if we're interested in getting more command points, it's interesting. I think I'm more interested in the military ones. The plus 2% military is very good. We could, I mean, it's not that good, but it's something, and it's only 1 star. Who is the most likely person to be doing command? Yeah, I think it is our Wang Di, yeah. And this will leave him with 3 points available, so he'll be able to take anything which comes in the future. It's only 101 money, let's go ahead and do it. We're finally at a point where we can afford these things. We'll probably be able to spend influence or money to pick up these different groups. We might actually... Oh, thank goodness he's from China, since we don't have any control points. We might actually want to pick up the Southern Swords. Voice of America I almost never get. And this one doesn't do much. All it is essentially command points. But command points are good. Nobody's going to argue on that. Is it worth it? It's funny because normally it's not a big deal. So this will allow us to research another tech. Do we actually have that yet? Oh my gosh, we don't. That's really something. I did not realize that nobody has given us an extra tech. I don't think it's worth it even the cost of a star is not worth it. I'd rather just research 1 tech at a time. I mean, there's no... If you don't mind going serial, then it's okay. Okay, so we have the United States. What's the problem here? Government? We should actually be able to get the NSA, no? What's the deal here? Minus... what is the cost? Oh, okay, that's the deal. 300 influence, but which we definitely do not have. And we're going to have to spend influence to get the Southern Sword, so that's probably the reason why I won't do it. So yeah, we'll pick up the Bellerophon. Bellerophon works. No, we won't. We're not going to... That's only the... We already got the one I wanted. Okay, we're all set. So all set here. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Well, I guess we just wait for this to run out. Lost 2, where? Wow, Bangladesh, that's fine. Yeah, we did the right thing by making India the rival. That was the important thing. Cool. Cool. So Tajikistan has actually become... Okay, well that's nice. Maybe we should be contacting... I was thinking about doing this earlier, but maybe we should be contacting...
Standing
Nobody to
by.
contact, huh? We might need to surveil a location where we think we'll pick up on the Humanity First people, so we can arrange a meeting, so we can end our hostilities. Because if I'm not mistaken... Oh, okay, we're back to tolerance. Tolerance in conflict, tolerance... Oh, it's the Academy that doesn't like us. Okay, very good. The Humanity First, I thought that they don't... I thought maybe we've become they've become tolerant? Or maybe it's my other playthrough. That's the problem with 2 playthroughs. You get things mixed up. Being in conflict with the Academy, I think that's another thing I would like to reconcile, honestly. But again, we don't have anybody to contact, so it's pretty clear that nothing we can do there. Let's maybe double down on Israel. So this is looking pretty good. We could get another army here if we're going that route, I don't like the idea of it, but if we're going this route, maybe it is the way we want to go. Our total investment points went down just a smidge. But everything is going well here. GDP went down a little bit, which is unfortunate. I mean, obviously the US is going to be the main nation. My attempt at the Soviet reunion kind of abandoned now, unfortunately, but it just shows that how weak this nation is, even when you make it try to make it a reincarnation of the Soviet Union. All right, back to assignments. So who's going to be good at doing this? This is a command one, not you.
Where do you need me?
You have one command as well. My God, nobody's good at this.
Standing by.
You have 3 commands, so you're actually the best one. Well, actually, you're the best one, but I want you to coup. 9% chance. We can dump a bunch of op points into it. I don't want to bump that many points in. We can probably bump 4
Subverting
and get
government.
Muir
Ready
to
for my mission.
increase unrest.
Acknowledged.
Oh wow, his chances of doing that are very poor. I don't want to waste more op points. I think the op points are better spent with the coup chance. So should I just
At your
continue to
service.
raise the unrest here? Yeah, it's a 72% chance. That's pretty good.
It's time to bring
Wait
it
one
all
more
down.
month? I guess so.
Reporting in.
Where do you need me?
For coup, it is command. Okay, yeah. What about a crackdown? We don't really want a crackdown, though, honestly. We don't want a crackdown. We want a coup. A coup has a better chance. It's better in every way. We might need to go to war with Iran. That would be kind of interesting. Okay, they're also allied. So that's not good. That means that we can't really do it. They're going to come in, though, so Pakistan has to essentially be ready. This is crazy. This is nutso. Armies are 100%. Just need to take Israel out of the picture first. That's one less army. Actually, their army doesn't matter. It's just the one nuke, really, is all I'm fighting for. But the one nuke is one army. Why do I say that? Yeah, because I'm not sure if Israel will nuke... Will Israel nuke Indian territory to defend its ally? That seems pretty hardcore. And otherwise, India only has 2 nukes. This is very curious. I wonder if I just absorb the 2 nukes and kill the Indian army off outright. Will that happen, or will they nuke? I mean, these are unknown. I haven't done this yet. I have seen nukes fly, and I have had my armies killed by nukes now, but at least by playing a little bit more on my own. I'm not sure what'll happen, though, in this exact scenario. Okie dokie. Just don't know what he can even do. Public campaigns, probably so limited chance of success.
Where do you need me?
I'd love for you to have a chance. 10%. Well, we have money to burn. We can go to 160. We're getting 10 a day, my goodness. Yeah, we'll try this.
Making our case.
Might as well. And
I'm here.
I think you should just continue to do this.
I will try to sway the public.
You should... Well, it's down to 2.3, that's
settle
good.
down
You have no unrest
At
to
your
speak of,
service.
really. You have a bit of unrest, but not that much. Alright, Muir, where are you going to go? What do you want to do? Do you want to try to increase unrest here as well? I don't think there's a serious downside to it. By spending 2 op points, we should have more than that made up. It's only a quarter, 1 in 4 chance of working. I don't really want to do that. I think I'd rather just double up on public campaigning, maybe here. I have money to blow, so there we go. Alright, let's try this. I think it might actually be time to start moving armies in, though. What do you mean, no? Yeah, it works. Huh. Why doesn't this one work? We're not blockaded. This one's going to St. Petersburg. I mean, it's going from Murmansk to there. You don't want to, for some reason. You also are not? Why is that? It's weird. I don't know. Okay, I have to say I don't understand this game. It's go time. I mean, it's time to go over there. Yeah, I mean, the US can go right in there. Perfect. Awesome. Go right on in. You probably need to get to the coast first. Fair enough. Big old landing here. One of the things I am considering, just in case you think I'm not considering it, is whether or not putting all these people in the same territory is good in case a nuke does fly. I haven't seen the enemy nuke enemy territory to preemptively kill armies. If they do that, I'm going to have to take a big L on the forehead. We'll simply have lost. So probably not good that my strategy involves something that if it doesn't go right, I lose. I mean, it's a variable I'm not accounting for, or I should say I'm gambling that it's okay. But I am going to gamble it's okay because that's anecdotally what I've experienced. So. Alright, well that's a lot of armies moving in. I don't like that I can't move the Russian army in. What would I do? How would I be able to get it? I guess if I can take Afghanistan, that is what I should do. Now, India's rivals with them and the United States. If I wanted to rival them as the Eurasian Union, we could just go and take them over. They would not become part of the Eurasian Union, but it would still take us over. But then we're going to piss off the initiative. I don't have any strong desire to piss off the initiative. Although they did take this from me, so, you know, it's turnaround is fair play, as they say. Another idea is to go through Tajikistan. We just got friendly with Humanity First, but that's probably the best bet. Let me try to see if I can get these armies to move. Yeah, you can see it's not grayed. It's not dark. I wonder why. Okay. Including those of allies. Are we not allies? We are allies. I just don't understand it. Can we move? Who else are we allies with? Okay, we are allies with Tajikistan. Syria? Can we move into Syria? We're not blockaded. I mean, one of my armies is moving. I frankly don't understand this. Alright, well, let's move to St. Petersburg and just kind of mess with things, see if we can get something to work. And you also can't go, right? Alright, well, we're going to need to move in St. Petersburg even if we do end up going through... Oh, yeah, and this is blocked, actually. It doesn't help us to get that one. Oh! Oh, but... we can get through China. I didn't think about that, but of course, we can go over to Bishkek here. Formerly not part of the Eurasian Union, but it's been incorporated, you might say. Anyways, we can move down here, and then we can move into here, and then move into there. We might get nuked even going here, but hey, that's one way to get rid of the nukes. So good luck, Russia. Good luck to your men. Priorities-wise, build an army. Yeah, we're only at 16 here. I wonder if I should put some points in. Well, anyways, let's move on. Let's keep moving. At least the U.S. armies aren't fighting me. They're coming in nice. And one of the other armies is going in fine, which is, you know, surprising. 4.3. Yeah, they went to 3.8, so we can tell that they're also working to fight that. I wonder why you are so easy to control and move in. I'll move one army not there. It's coming in late anyway. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I want them to react faster, so let's move in. And I already moved my armies out, right? Yeah.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Alright, got a little bit unlucky there.
The revolution will not be today.
Got unlucky there as well.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
That was, I guess, expected. Okay, the question is, how do we get you guys... Alright, well, we're just gonna go through... I think we're just gonna... We're gonna go through China. Okay, Myanmar. We'll investigate there. They targeted me. Well, no wonder the servants got control here. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting close. Decline. Close. Alright, we need somebody to investigate. I guess you will. You're not doing much else.
Ready.
Ready.
Down to 7%. I mean, I'll take a 79% chance. I probably will go
Where to?
really hard on this.
Ready for orders.
42% chance for 8 op points. I'll take it.
It's time to bring it
And
all
then
down.
we did the
Standing by
investigate
for
aliens.
Ready to go.
Yeah, we have good control here now.
Acknowledged.
You're still attempting to get some semblance of public notification going on here. We can spend
I will try
160.
to sway the public.
Eventually we should get it.
Acknowledged.
I think you're going to keep going here unless you want to take a swing at 10%. No, I think I'd rather do it here. Take an
I will
83
tell our
just because he
story.
kept failing. Oh my gosh, we need help in the US again. Well, whatever, we have the US, so we can use Unity to combat that. We'll come back to it later. Okay, actually, no, it is worse than... it's actually worse than the Eurasian Union. And the Eurasian Union is much easier to control, so... Let's go over here.
We
Spend
must
points
persuade
there
the
instead. Are we doing everything right? Are we ready? We're almost ready for war. I think we're ready. So, between Unrest and Israel, we still want to take that. We got somebody investigating that activity, and then we're just doing basic campaigning. Yeah, so we're almost there, because we can deploy from this territory. We'll go one at a time just because I'm not sure if they'll nuke us or not, but let's find out.
We laud the Romans for assimilating, rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts.
Well, the global research continues on, but it's nothing that we're much interested in. Our only efforts right now are in mountain warfare, which is still something I'm going to switch out of as soon as we get our faction research project. Oh, do we have another one here? Oops. Huh. Oops, indeed. These guys, and then that. Okay, good. Maybe I should have just gone crazy with Pakistan on creating another military. It would have just completely burned them, but that's fine. Like, we can switch everything.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
If it's 10 points, was that per month? It would take like 5 months almost.
Their
Pretty
government
bad.
remains stable.
Man, we failed this one twice. Quarter of, you know, what was that? 1/4 time, 1/16 of a chance that would happen. You ding dongs. Take me there. Oh boy, we got this alien activity happening all over the place. We'll investigate that next, I guess.
We were unable to instigate an operation.
Gosh! They're impervious. So we'll move you here. Actually, no, I want you to move here. Yeah. So we'll move one in here, we'll move one in there, which means the armies will fight. Who's actually got the better military? So weird to say, but Pakistan does. Yikes. Okay, so we'll swap these two then. Okay, good. That's fine.
Public opinion is moving in our
Oh, we
direction.
finally got it. A smidge. All right. This is, this could be worse. We're not interested in occupying this territory. We're just going to use it to very quickly jump over to Pakistan. Or, India. It's fine.
Here's what we found.
Investigate returned abductees. Okay, good. We have good news. It is not good news. So basically we're discovering a little bit more about the aliens and how they're abducting people and then replacing them or mind controlling them or whatever it is. We need to know more and quickly. This will allow us to get this alien operations things. And we will prioritize that. Because I think that's the thing which unlocks, or we have one other thing to do beyond that. Our faction research. Myanmar has been taken over, that's fine. We suckered them first into rivaling India. So all's good. Okay, that's fine. Good. Good. Okay. Nope. Decline. We should consider a stabilized mission in India. Oh no. Oh no, India. What will you ever do? Will it mean that your 5 monthly points aren't enough to give you nuclear weapons or whatever? That's right, your 5 points are basically not enough for you to do anything. Now, we failed so many times in Israel, I'm starting to suspect that the game is rigged.
Where to?
We can get a 44% chance if we just really go crazy. I think we still need to, unfortunately, play the long game and increase unrest.
We will bring it down.
This has got to work, man. I can't believe it's not working.
Standing by.
Like, I'll take an 8 for a 50% chance.
People will rise.
Ready.
Have you investigate the new alien activity?
At your service.
You are going to keep trying to campaign there. Wow, we're still at 10%, huh? Didn't help that much, did it? We can afford 320, so we'll take our 50% chance.
Our appeal.
Throw enough money at it.
Reporting in.
And yeah, that's looking a little bit better. Well, they're both okay. I actually would rather it in the US more than anywhere. We'll spend
Making our
40,000 there.
case.
Again, is there anything else I need to be doing? I need to take Israel out of the darn equation, man. Alright, well, I don't know how to do that yet. Just waiting for everything to line up. Alright, there it is. That's the one we want. And our research in this is 10%, so this will go pretty quick. Mahdi region. Okay, we're there. That's fine. We're all set. Just need to try to take India out of the, or Israel out of the equation. I can feel tension building. It's very cool. Like I feel myself even getting very invested in and wondering what the hell's going to go on next. This is nuts. I think we will take some. No, I mean it is better for them to be here because we can go to either place. So yeah, we'll leave all that. I mean it's eggs in basket type thing, but hopefully the AI is not smart enough. I guess we'll move at least one up there. Essentially, if they nuke me though, the game's over. I mean, well, this strategy's over. I started talking about this in the beginning, like about the servants. If they take over like EU and US, it just seems like the game's over because you need to combat the aliens. And how do you do that if before you even get to the aliens, the servants themselves are more powerful than anybody else? So there might be. I suspect that the system is supposed to be eventually everyone is against the servants because everyone becomes against the aliens if they are in, as we suspect, the force that everyone is going to rally against. Okay, we got public campaign in the US, that's good.
Death to tyrants.
Okay, finally, we almost failed this one again. Israel certainly putting up some defense. Hey, Karachi, which one did? Okay, we have 7 here. I might move one other US group up then.
Our case remains unheard.
Very close, but we didn't quite get it. That's alright, we'll continue to throw money at that. Got twice in Israel. Okay, this is probably where we land for the coup then. Look at all that Pakistani. Well, we're ready for it. We're ready for war. Just need Israel to turn first. Yeah, these are the US forces now arriving
found
here.
Something.
Okay. Alright, it's August. I think we're on pace for everything. All the armies are where they need to be. The two that aren't are those are the Indian army. Okay. Don't really care. Resources to acquire Phoenix brands. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at this. Sure. Alpha security just gives us ops points. I mean, kind of important right now, but Phoenix brands, what does this give? Economy, tons of money, and influence. Yes, I think I will do that. It costs money and influence. Money is not a big deal. We make it back in like 8 months or so. That's not bad. The plus 1% to economy is always good. You know, we're probably going to do this. Let's pick somebody who, yeah, probably you, who has a lot of administration to spare. And this allows hostile takeover, which you already have. But hostile takeover is what? Administration. Oh, it's an administration stat. That's actually perfect. Not that we're going to use hostile takeover, but yeah, I think we'll purchase and you will equip it. It's also alpha security. Do we want to pick it up? I mean, we could just pick it up and drop it. It's only 119. I'll take it. It's free command points. No reason to say no to this. We'll just give it to this guy. Doesn't do anything but sabotage facilities, which we don't care about. I don't plan to sabotage the space facilities. Okay, fair enough. So thankfully, influence is not at all important right now that the control points... This is, I mean, it happens too, right? The shift of everything goes away from influence. Now we're entering the battle portion of the game. You can see the risk-like system where all the territories are taken and now we're going to war. As what is going to happen? Okay, let's confirm assignments first.
Ready to go.
We definitely want to try to do the coup. So Huang Di, please report good news. 9%. Alright, it's cost 32, which means we have 2 chances at it. Go for it.
I will bring down the government.
I almost feel like saving and save scumming this one. My god, we really need it. Let's try to do the unrest as well. Take another 8. This is a 50-50. Or we can do better than 50-50 for another 8 points. Yeah. I mean, we're really investing in it, so...
Ready for orders.
Anybody else who can do unrest?
Ready to go.
What's
Ready.
your chances? 9%? You probably shouldn't. Oh, wait. We can publicly campaign here as well? Does that help our chances of a coup? I'm just gonna assume so and go ahead and do it.
I will try to sway
Let's
the
just go
public.
for broke.
Ready.
You're the only one who can't do anything like that, so you will stabilize probably. 90%. 0.6. It's low enough that I don't care yet, so let's just keep Pakistan
We'll make things safe.
stable. It's funny, Ziggurat's he just needs
Reporting
more
in.
to do. His skill set is not very good for anything that I mean his skill set, I guess. Not good for anything I want to do right now. We could start defending interest. Maybe I'll do that. Obviously we need to defend the US. We might even need to defend more the Eurasian Union, because I don't think anybody has a prayer at really cracking into the US, but the Eurasian Union is much weaker. So let's go ahead and defend interest here.
Securing our
I'm going to do that
control.
instead.
Where do you need
You are going to continue to publicly campaign here. I don't know how effective you'll be. 320, well, we have the money for it. Hell, I mean, we can go 640. I mean, what is this money doing for us anyway? What we need it to do is this. So, confirm assignments, and I think we're going to call this video to a close here, though. Yeah, we're right on the brink of it. I suspect that we'll be at war at the very start of the next episode. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. That's why I'm logging off here. I want to rethink things. Maybe do a little more testing in my other game. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, anyways, until the next one. Let's hope we do well. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.